Well, we're live for some kind of sporting event, and my computer is being all wonky and funky at this very moment in time, but we're here anyways, and everybody, welcome to a crazy corn show. I know YouTube is kind of on the outs right now. It's throwing a fit. Essentially, it's throwing a fit, but or it was throwing a fit. It seems like it's back now. I hope. And welcome everybody to a crazy corn show. I am your host tonight, Dan the Cornman, for Iowa and Nebraska tonight for some college basketball. And that's the sound. Oh, nearly spilled it. Nearly spilled it. But yeah, we're here. We're live tonight. And the 5 total votes we have before tip-off concur Nebraska is going to win tonight. And let's see how close they are to tip-off. Last I checked, they were a good long while away from tip-off. 5 minutes, they say. 5 minutes, they say. We're just here to chill, have a good time, and hopefully not see me rage out of this. But Nebraska currently sits with a 22-3 record at number 9 in the nation. Yeah, we're a basketball school. Get over it. Man, there's a lot of things, I guess, running in the background. Hang on. Let's see if we can fix it. Yeah, I know. Oh, that would be okay. That would be a problem. Pardon me, I'm gonna try and figure out why this is doing this. Okay, good. Let's see if that fixed it. Okay, everything seems like it's going back to normal. And almost. Come on, why are you doing this to me? Okay. Seems like we're all good now, it would seem. If I come in choppy, throw in the chat, let me know. I'll see if I can keep fixing it. But, yeah, I'm not sure why this is being choppy. Especially with how good we've had it over the past couple of weeks. Getting ready to start it off here in Iowa City, as here they come. And we'll end the poll there. And yeah, there we go. The Huskers and Hawkeyes getting ready to start it off here tonight. The Huskers and Hawkeyes ready to go. All right, here we go. Looks like everything's kind of fixing itself, and we'll let that be that. As we'll get this set to Q1. There you go. So, I'm going to bring this a little closer to me so that way I can see it. All right, here we go. The Hawkeyes getting ready to run out onto the court. Bennett Sturts. 3 30-point games. 30-plus point games. Let's keep an eye on him tonight. Huskers starting 5. Sam Hoiberg, Jamarcus Lawrence, Burke Boyankadel, Price Sanford, and Reich Mast. Iowa, Tavion Banks, Kel Combs, Bennett Sturts, and I didn't get to see the rest of them, but that is okay. I have no idea. True North. To be quite honest, I have no idea why the Iowa mascot looks like a parrot, and yet somehow them damn birds always seem to beat us at football. At least I haven't checked their basketball records, but here we go. Let's get it started. Oh, question for you, True North. Now that you're here, was Grossi's stream affected earlier? YouTube was doing something weird on my end, and I couldn't get anything up and loaded. It was hard for me to even get this set up tonight. The Huskers ready to go here. Has the tip off, and it goes Nebraska way. Coming down near the midcourt and getting it into the lanes they need. Here's Lawrence dribbling the ball, kicks it out, and a shot for 3. No good. Iowa rebound and just barely stays in bounds. The Huskers in their all reds tonight, and the Hawkeyes in their black and yellow. They're black with the yellow stripes around them. Iowa shooting a 3 here off the back rim. And looks like it's going to be Nebraska ball out of bounds. Yeah, YouTube, yeah. It looks like an emo parrot. Ugh. Tell Iowa that. They probably don't care. Inbound for the Huskers. Sam Hoiberg has the ball as he gets it to the lower side. Now kicks it up. Has it down to Lawrence, who's trying to drive, throws it out of bounds. Tried to throw it down to Hoiberg. Hoiberg wasn't really looking for the ball. It drifted right past him and went out of bounds. Turnover, Nebraska. Tonight, still 0-0. Iowa ball coming up. Excuse me, the ball was tipped out by Iowa. And now tossing it out here. Lawrence has it, throws it in. Nebraska going for a quick 2 and gets it. It is in and down. 2-0 Nebraska. Price Sanford on that one. I wonder. Iowa with the basketball, now trying to drive in, has to kick it back out there near the midcourt 3. Now driving into it and passes it back. Passes it up the court now trying to pass again. Here's a 3 shot for Iowa, and that one is an air ball picked up by Nebraska. The Huskers have it now. Lawrence throws it down to the midcourt to number 9. 9 has it back to Lawrence, now to Mast. Mast hands it off to Hoiberg. Hoiberg kicks it out here and trying to get a shot off back to Hoiberg for 3 that time. No good, and Iowa on the rebound. Iowa has the basketball now past the midcourt. 14 trying to direct traffic for the Hawkeyes and a little confusion. Here's a little pass out, a double pass back. Trying to set up somewhat of a screen. Doesn't really work, but passes into the lane. And now Iowa has to come back out of it. Iowa in the paint now. Now trying to pass it around. And it's tipped and picked off by Nebraska. And the Huskers try to drive the paint. Loses the ball. And Iowa seems to have picked it up. And now it's rolling around. Picked up by Iowa again. The Hawkeyes now trying to move down to the midcourt and passes it outside of the three. Now to the mid 3 lane. Backing up is 14 with the ball. Now passes it inside. It should be an easy 2 for Iowa, but he turns it over. He turns it over. The ball goes out of bounds. Who's it out on? It looks as if they may have given the ball to Iowa. Hang on. Checking. And that looks like it's definitely going to be out on Nebraska. No, it is Nebraska ball. Mast hands it down. And trying to pass it. Now gets it down to Sanford. Sanford with the ball. To Lawrence. To Mast. Mast trying to get a pass inside. This time he'll just try to drive it and will not be successful. Still 2-0 Nebraska. He did. Was that a problem for you guys? I can't remember. I didn't really watch the Packers too much this past year. 3-shot for Iowa this time and sinks it. He sunk it. 3-2, Nebraska with the ball. Lawrence with the pass out to Hoiberg. Bayakatel has it at the top and now passes it down to Hoiberg. Hoiberg to Sanford just shoots the ball, but that shot clock buzzed. And it's going to be Iowa ball. Iowa ball. Inbounds, and the Hawkeyes have it past midcourt. Now down to 14, who's near the mid-3 line. Passes it into the lanes. Now back out of those lanes. Underneath shot, or an underneath pass, and a couple more to the top 3 lanes. Now drives this time and gets it in, and the Hawkeyes are now up 5-2. Hoiberg to the mid lanes. Hoiberg now trying to drive. Here's the kick out to Lawrence. Corner 3. Got it, Nebraska. Five to 5. Iowa with the basketball. Now has to kick it out here. Driving into the lanes, trying to shoot it up this time. No good. And a foul. Looks like a timeout on the floor, and they'll give that timeout to Nebraska. Nebraska. The Huskers trying to grab win number 23 on this season so far, have been pretty good on the road. After dropping a good game against Purdue, in which Nebraska came down from 22, played in overtime, but couldn't quite get the job done. And then beating Northwestern. Now they're right back here. And waiting for the commercials to end. Commercials are interesting because now I'm getting a commercial on why I should buy Hellman's mayonnaise. What am I sipping on? I've got some A&W cream soda. I love these. Cream sodas are absolutely goated. I love them. Do they have any caffeine in them? I actually don't know. It may be artificially flavored, but they're still good. They're really good. I also during streams I have these little fruit snacks I like to chew on too sometimes when yeah. 465? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, is that what Grossi's at in his thing? I assume that's what it means. Yeah, Big Ten Plus. Yeah, that. Oh man, Big Ten Plus. When you give me access to live like football games and not just these games that I don't really care for and don't want to cover. Though, actually, I might get you for the baseball season. That's a dilemma. I'll have to think about that one for a minute. Have to think about that one for a minute. All right, they're back now. Nebraska's still on the floor getting their plan out here. Let's see what they were looking at here. We'll toss out to Lawrence. Lawrence had the ball, threw it up, and Stanford. Oh, yeah, that was the first couple of points. I guess that's what they're replaying. But, yeah. Now we're looking at the three from Iowa from earlier, in which has made this game a 5-5 game so far. And here we come, Iowa with some free throws here. Here's the first one, and it's down. 6-5 Hawkeyes. Gives it a couple dribbles again, shoots it this time, and downs. 5-7 Iowa over the Huskers. Now a little dribble down here. Hoiberg with the ball, now to Mast. Mast nearly turns the ball over, has to give it back to Mast this time. Mast trying to drive to the basket, trying to get into the paint here, does. Over to the top and scores. Over the top that time, now 7-7. Iowa with the basketball. Kicks it out here to 6. Now they're at the top. Now driving back down. Here's 11 trying to drive at the top 3 line. Now trying to corner. Now trying to drive at the corner. Has to pass it out back to number 8, who's down at the bottom. Shoots like a 22-footer. That is way off. It's tipped up and grabbed by Nebraska. And I'm not sure what they're calling here. I think it's Nebraska ball. So I kind of hear the audio.
Nebraska basketball is, and we've seen what they're able to do offensively. That's been very impressive all year. I just keep coming back to their.
All right, Huskers with the ball. Now they're driving. Kicks it out to Hoiberg. Hoiberg has it. Now tries to pass it over to Mast, and it gets tipped. Mast grabs it. Now trying to drive into the lanes here for 2, and just ends up turning it over. It's Iowa on a fast break here. Trying to grab 2 this time, and they will not. Nebraska might have gotten it right back. They did. Lawrence trying to drive down the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Stanford, who shoots for 3. Get it! 10-7 Huskers.
Screaming at you. He knocks it down. And Kevin, I just can't say how much it's refreshing to see a guy run down.
Huskers with the ball now Iowa with the ball now. This time goes up for 2 and gets it. 10-9. Hoiberg with the ball now at the bottom. Hoiberg trying to drive. Has to give it over to Mast. 13 on the shot clock here. Now Big gives it back to Hoiberg. And Lawrence might have gotten fouled. And I think Nebraska might have a couple of free throws coming up here. Oh boy. Rutgers at Penn State, Maryland, Northwestern, and Illinois versus USC. The There's Lawrence with his first free throw and gets that one knocked down. 11-9. Here's another shot here. That time is good. 12-9. Nebraska over Iowa. 13:08 left to go here in the first half. Passes it back in. Iowa picks it up now. Suddenly down 3. Here's a little pass out to 14. 14 trying to make a move inside. Has to kick it up. Now back to the bottom. Into the corner for 23, who's trying to drive out here. Kicks it out to 8, who may have had a chance for a 3, but doesn't take it. Now he's trying to pass. Nebraska keeping him outside of this, outside of the 2 line, outside of the 2 lanes. Now trying to shoot for 3 is Iowa off the rim and recovered by Iowa and throws it back in. That was actually quite impressive. 7 with the basketball down near the end. Has to give it up to 14, who's at the middle. Turnover, Iowa. The Huskers have it. Has to give it out to Mass. Mass going to shoot for 3 here. That's off the backboard. The Huskers, Sam Hoiberg tries to grab it back in, but can't quite do it. It's Iowa ball. Iowa ball. All right, here we go. Iowa with the basketball. Now driving here, trying to get it out. Kicks it out to the top corner. Has to float it all the way down and tipped away. Nebraska might have saved it. It goes out of bounds. Looks like Nebraska ball, and they will give it to Nebraska. Nebraska. Looks like it's. And, oh, yeah, he definitely tipped that back in. And then, yeah, that's Nebraska ball. How confident are we in Nebraska? Also, hello, Liam. I think we could be pretty confident in Nebraska tonight. I mean, they have been on a slump, but, I mean, those were against some pretty damn good teams, and they played them close. I mean, they had to come back against Purdue to even try to get back in that game. But I think Nebraska could definitely win this. It's just a matter of them, playing in the paint, and I'm not mad that they're shooting threes, but I would much rather us grab points than take a chance on a 3. Though we are, I think, last I checked, we were the best shooters from 3 in this. So. But yeah, good to see you, Liam. Hopefully you're enjoying tonight. Hopefully we can beat the Hawkeyes. Grassi is at 356. Okay, all right. So he's got a little ways to go. You think it's going to take him another week to get to that full million? More commercials. Dadgummit. You took him at a 1.5. I like that. I probably would have taken him by 5, to be honest. But if you're just putting him, by the if you're just putting him by the hold on. If you're just putting him by the sports books or whatever they say, and you took Nebraska, I think that I think Nebraska are going to win this tonight. But we'll see. We're seeing crazier things happen. Seeing crazier things happen. I hope they win tonight. Really want them to. Mast has been good from 3 this year. He's good at driving the ball. I hope he gets it a lot more than he has been. I would just rather see us drive to the basket. I'm classical like that. I like it. So, but anyway, Looks like they were looking at some Big Ten tournament moments from the 2022 semifinal when, yeah, Iowa beat Nebraska. I forgot about that. That was a while ago. March 11th through 13th, the Big Ten tournament. We'll definitely cover that. We'll definitely cover that. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, it's March 10th through 15th. I have to look into that. I'm just getting into the college basketball world myself as well. More into college football. I didn't really get to do a lot of college football streaming last year. Nebraska for a 3 that time and just widely misses. And it's gonna be Iowa ball as that ball goes out of bounds. But I haven't heard the transfer from Iowa. That might be. I'll have to look at. I'll look into. You know what? I'll look into that at halftime, and then I'll give you my opinions on it. We'll look at them. Iowa with the ball now. Now trying to drive up here. Has to kick it out to 14, down to 7. Now to 11. Now back up to the near 3 range. Try to drive this time into the paint and goes in and gets it. Little one hopper and just put it right in. 12-11. Nebraska with the lead.
Thank you very much. I'll take that.
Yeah, True North. I can't stand curling. If I ever stream curling, send a psych ward down to me, please. Send a psych ward down to me. I will. I'm never doing that. Foul on Iowa. That'll be their 3rd foul of the game. So let me update the fouls on here. 2 fouls Nebraska to 3 fouls Iowa. Free throws coming up for the Huskers here. Foul on Bennett Sturtz, and that's 1 down for the Huskers. 13-11. With 10:50 left to go here in the first half. Shoots again here, and off the rim that time, no good. Nebraska, they do not make it that time. 14 has the ball, now kicks it down to number 25. 14 again with the basketball at the lower side. Now tries to get up to the middle of the court. Now drives. Try to get up past a couple of Huskers and ends up losing the ball and goes out on Nebraska. Oh, man. You can enjoy your curling all you want. To be fair, I like your guys' football. And I think you know that. I've done a couple of theirs. Go Saskatchewan. But I don't understand the thing of curling and the whole brooms. I don't get that. I just don't get that. Nebraska is challenging whether it went out on the Huskers or Iowa. They're saying it was last touched by Iowa. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That appears to be Nebraska ball. Looks like as it was going out of bounds, Sturtz kicked it. And it should remain Nebraska. It should go to Nebraska here. As they await. So, yeah. The ball was tipped by Nebraska initially. Before it went out of bounds, though, the ball came down, hit the Iowa guy hit Sturtz in the leg, and then it bounced out of bounds. So this might be. I think this is going to go back to Nebraska. Checking again. Yeah. All right, so successful challenge by Nebraska. as they'll get the ball here. Get another drink here. Get another drink. Oh, crap, I dropped it. All right, so the Huskers have the ball now. Lawrence now dribbling down to the near court. Gets it to the top here. Oh, lost ball Nebraska, but recovered. Kicks it down to Lawrence. Now kicks it back up. Trying to drive on the Huskers. Jacobson throws it back out. Lawrence for three. No good, but I think he stepped out of bounds. And that'll be Iowa ball. Oh, man. There's the third one. My last couple of these have really bubbled up. Iowa with the ball. Now it's to kick it up here. 11 to the midcourt. Now trying to drive. Passes it back out to 7, who's in the paint. And up and in and tie game at 13. 13-13. 9:41 left to go first half and only 13 points to show in this half alone. Here's a three shot from Nebraska, no good. Iowa on the rebound. 9:22 left to go. 13-13. Iowa trying to play Nebraska close here, and successfully are. Here's a little drive by Iowa, a clear open lane. It's like the Huskers didn't even try on that one. 15-13, Iowa with the lead over Nebraska. The Huskers trying to drive here. Blacknell gives it back down, and a jam, but that won't count. As they'll call a travel, I think, on Nebraska. It's been a couple of scoring changes here. Nebraska, 5 turnovers so far. Iowa was 6. And Iowa has managed to pull off 4 points off of those 5 Nebraska turnovers. And here we go again. Iowa with the basketball. Intercepted. Hoiberg takes the ball down. Now passes it up to Lawrence, who goes up for the lob. No good! That was an easy 2 for the Huskers, and they just missed it. Hoiberg with the basketball. Or sorry, Iowa with the basketball. Excuse me. Now trying to get it out here. Kicking it down mid-center. Now trying to drive into the paint. Iowa up and no good. Turnover. And Lawrence picked up a foul on the rebound. And now Hoiberg is upset and has some words for the referee. And they're calling it a shove to the back by Lawrence. I didn't see it. Second foul on Lawrence tonight. Here come the Hawkeyes with the basketball. Now trying to drive. Still trying to drive. Iowa throws it down into the bottom corner 3. Now trying to drive. Gets into the paint and up and over a couple of Huskers. And good. (17-13). Iowa over Nebraska. Mast with the basketball. Now trying to find something here. Jacobson kicks it out. Mast. Now trying to work something. Now trying to get a couple passes. He's getting double blocked here. Is able to get into the lanes. And gets fouled. Might have gotten fouled. We'll see. We'll get a timeout here. And, yeah, they'll go to break here again. Daggum. Excuse me a moment. I'm going to go grab something for me. I'll give you guys some better view of the chair. Make me move these real quick. La 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 la. La, la, la. All right, y'all got plenty of chair. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. 7:18 left to go here in the first half. Iowa over the Huskers. Here's a little throw out here. Huskers on the rebound or inbound. And now whistles. Let's see what they want to do. Andy Katz is the reporter here tonight. Here's an inbound, and initially was going to try a three and just ends up trying to drive. And almost a turnover by Nebraska. Ended up losing the ball. Mast has it. Mast gets around him, somehow loses it. Oh, my Lord. Loses it. Is able to pass it down to Lawrence, who shoots and can't get it. And that's a foul on Iowa. That's their sixth. And Nebraska has watched Iowa total up 6 fouls now here in this first half. And one goes down for Nebraska. 17-14. This looks like a football score now. Iowa fans are not happy with that call. Here's another free throw attempt. That one does also go in for Nebraska. 17-15. Huskers over the Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes with the ball, now trying to see if they can drive a little bit. tipped away. Nebraska Mass picks it up. Has to throw it. Oh, and he throws it away. Throws it away. Oh, no. Come on, don't do this to me. Dadgummit, internet's doing stupid things. Nebraska tries to go up for another layup and gets fouled. I just noticed that. Thanks, man. Just noticed that. I don't know how that ended up doing that. I apologize. Nebraska fouls, and it's free throws for Iowa, and now it's 19 to 18. Now it's 19-18. Nebraska over Iowa with 8:25 left to go. Second free throw attempt, good to go for Iowa. Now 19 to 19. This little kick out. Mass throws it back down to the inbounder. Trying to see who that is. 31. So that's Jacobson. Jacobson tried to drive down. Hands it off to Hoiberg. Hoiberg at the bottom court 3 area. Now trying to drive for 2. Goes up and around. It's a windmill. The Huskers now up 21-19. 21-19.
And the last time out against Northwestern, boys were screaming, especially the first half, 5 of 8 from the floor for Hoiberg.
Iowa with the ball. Now going up this time, gets it in. Now 20. Do they give him the points? I think they do. As Hoiberg on the previous drive goes a windmill around. And free throws for Iowa. There's one down. Makes it 21-20. Reichmass with 2 fouls here tonight. And this time goes up and gets in. That's 21-21. We are at a tie ball game. Hoiberg now kicks it down to, who's that? Is that 5? Is that Jacobson? No, now Jacobson has the ball. Who's up top, trying to find a guy. Gives it out to Mass, or that's what I could tell, in the 3 area. Hoiberg for 3 this time. No good. Nebraska has not been very good from 3 tonight. Iowa coming with the ball. Now has a pass. Now trying to have. Now they have the ball down near the logo, on the logo now. as Iowa kicks it out here to the corner, the top corner. Now going lower down the court, and 14 trying to float it out there. Oh my gosh! It was nearly taken by Nebraska, and it was taken right back Iowa just to throw it in for two. 21-23. 21-23. 3:52 left to go first half. Pardon me. All right, that should have helped a little bit, I think. Yeah, that instantly got better. All right, they're still on commercial. Sorry about the mute and the blank. I was trying to figure out why some of this stuff is acting funny tonight, to which I'll take a deeper look at after tonight is over. Oh man, this is like not being nice to me tonight. Nevertheless, we'll power through. 3:52 left to go here. Giving the ball back down to Nebraska, who has it now, trying to get somewhere with it. Three shot for the Huskers, no good, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Iowa ball. Probably should have restarted my computer. Iowa with the basketball, now trying to move into the paint, and goes a foul. That'll be another one on the Huskers. Not 47 fouls, 7 fouls. Come on, you stupid computer. All right. So here we go, Iowa now. Going to attempt here to shoot some free throws. They will get one in there, and that makes it 24. (24-21) Iowa. Here's another shot, and good. Good gosh, what is going on tonight? Out of bounds. And looks like it's going to be a Nebraska ball. Good gosh, what is going on with you tonight, OBS? Not being kind to me, man. Yeah, just not being kind to me tonight. Here we go, and it's up and good at 26-21, Iowa. 3:04 left to go. First half. (27-21) Iowa. As now we have Nebraska with the ball. Jacobs set for a three. Oh, it's an air ball. No good. Iowa rebound. Iowa rebound. Iowa rebounds the ball. They have it now at the logo center. Dribbling down the shot clock. 2:30 left to go. Iowa trying to drive into the lane here and ends up nearly turning it over. Iowa trying to get into the lanes here. Shoots a three and no good. And rebound Nebraska after it came off of an Iowa player. Both teams currently in the bonus. Nebraska trying to drive for two this time. Oh, man, can't even get that. Iowa's been all over Nebraska tonight. Kicks it out here. Now trying again. Here's a little drive. Here's a shot for three. That's wide open and good. Iowa has just increased their lead by 8 points against Nebraska. 29-21. And timeout on the floor by Nebraska. Timeout, Nebraska. Oh, man. Hang on one second. Hold on. Okay, cool. All right. They're coming up with that. Come on, just get back to the game. I want to see Nebraska score a little bit. Want to see Nebraska score a little bit. All right, so here we go. Nebraska with the ball, and what did they say? And it looks like a foul on Iowa. So that's their seventh as well tonight, at least in this first half. Couple of free throws coming for Nebraska. And is able to get the first one down. Here's another one. Good. 30-23. Excuse me. Forgot to update Iowa's score. 30-23. Now Iowa with the ball. Now trying to drive. 1:16 left to go here. First half up by 7. Low kick out. 7 has the ball down near the mid 3-court. Now into the corner. Iowa with a 2-shot. Now kicks it out here for 3 and sinks it. 33-23 Iowa over Nebraska. Here's a field goal for the Huskers on a layup to put it right back down by 8. 34 seconds left to go. As here comes Iowa again. 22 seconds left. Now going to have to drive one more time. No good. Iowa picks it up. Another rebound. No good. Huskers rebound. 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hoiberg with the ball. He gives it out to Mass. 3 seconds. Trying to kick it out here. And buzzer beater. Nebraska hits it. It was a buzzer beater to hit it at the end of the first half. Oh my goodness. Able to do it there. Which is good, I guess. I mean, you got to get points, but seriously, Nebraska has not been doing very well tonight at that. The Huskers trying to get something going at the halftime here. And let's take a look at some of the stats here. It's not been in very much favor for Nebraska. As if he is be able to bring it up. All right, so currently right now, Nebraska is 9 for 21 on field goal shooting, 3 for 12 from the three-point line. Meanwhile, Iowa 10 for 23 from field goal, and from the three-point line, 3 of 10. 3 of 10. So, yeah, that's just not a very good first half for Nebraska. They've had a couple of these this season as they go down at half, 33-28. I got the halftime music up here. Just a moment. All right. Halftime here on 1540 The Corn. We'll be right back here. Good to see you all. Let's go Big Red. Let's bring it back in this second half. We'll be right back here on 1540 The Corn. back, everybody. Ready to rock and roll for half number 2. The Huskers and Hawkeyes fighting it out in a duel where Nebraska is currently losing by 5 right now. 33-28. And Liam, I have to I'm going to address the player that you were asking me about earlier was Price Sanford, and he in fact did transfer from Iowa, as you had correctly stated. So far, I think that's working out for him. Bring up my stuff I got on him during halftime. What I got on him, let's see. He is in the starting 5, so that's good. He averages right now 17 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. And he's decent on field goal. He's decent on field goal percentage. So I mean, and he's got 7 points tonight. But I mean, so far, I think it's been a good. Pickup for Nebraska. Something that they've needed. And played for 2 seasons at Iowa and only averaged about 8 points a game. But here in Nebraska, he's averaging about 17.5. So I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good trade-off for what for a guy for Nebraska and getting him. Good recruitment, obviously, by Coach Hoiberg. It would be, yeah. I mean, if he could come here and get a massive win. I mean, obviously he's not going to get the ball a whole lot more tonight, but rank mass probably going to take most of it, I would assume. But I mean, for him, yeah, it'd be a good revenge story. As far as I know, he didn't really play a whole lot. Let's see. Officially committed in April 4th, 2025. Let's see. Average in 2 seasons he played at Iowa, averaged 8.8 points, 2 point rebounds, and 40% free throw shooting. And yeah, he was mostly a bench guy. But yeah, he could definitely come back. And for a guy that won Iowa Mr. Basketball honors, this was a good go get for Nebraska. They needed this. And apparently, according to this, Fred Hoiberg, Coach Hoiberg, apparently trained him at Iowa State camp, so he knew Coach Hoiberg in a lot of ways. So, with that being said, the Big Ten is running through its football team and cheerleaders dancing on the court. That's really weird. Anyway, they're going through all their whole pregame warm-ups and everything. But FYI to you guys, might be coming out with some videos soon. I'm thinking about actually doing a full thing of videos where I actually make them and edit them. It'll probably be more or less reactionary content to something you've watched, but I have something I'm trying to write up and do. So be on the lookout for it. Just be on the lookout for it. Also, not that I really like to promote myself and everything, but hit the like and subscribe if you guys like the sports live streams, the kind of randomness. Mostly do Nebraska streams, as this is a crazy corn show. But here we go. They have started the second half already, and Iowa starts with the ball. Take the team bonuses off. Iowa able to grab a 3 to start the game, making it 36-28. Huskers trying to drive to the basket. Nothing doing for them there. Iowa's got the ball again. Now it's an 8-point lead. 8-point lead. Iowa with the basketball now. Now shoots another three off the rim. Rebound, Sam Hoiberg. And foul on the Hawkeyes. First foul of the half. So Iowa gets there. So Iowa puts their first foul of the night, or of the half, up here. He kind of ran into Lawrence and tripped him up a little bit. Nebraska will have the ball. Tavian Banks, his second foul of the day. Sam Hoiberg with the basketball now. Trying to work his way around and kind of tripping himself up. Now Lawrence has the basketball. Trying to drive. Gives it up to Toyak Demel and gets it out to Lawrence, who's in the paint. Goes up for two and a foul on Iowa. Foul Iowa, make that number 2. So Huskers. Lawrence is going up for his free throws. 18:44 left to go here. Second period. Here's the first free throw from Lawrence, and it's off the back rim and no good. Excuse me. I need my fruit snacks. Yeah, I know. Not very good for them tonight writing, but see what they can do. Second free throw attempt from Lawrence, and that time splashes it. 7-point game. Huskers attempting to try and come back here. I think they come back. They just need to get better at shooting inside the paint. As last time I checked, they were 3 of 12 from the 3 line. So they need to start putting some pressure on Iowa here. There's a block by Nebraska. The Huskers' rank mass got the block on that one as they try to go up for 2. Sam Hoiberg now. Here's a 3, and that one is no good. And Iowa with a rebound. Oh, no, and it's tripped up, and Hoiberg grabs it now. And timeout, Nebraska. Huskers timeout in order because Hoiberg was getting tripped up, and then, oh my man, Hoiberg knocked it out of his hands and tried to get it out, and just couldn't try, and got double teamed in the corner and was trying to get out and couldn't quite do it. Nebraska, though, in this half really needs to drive to the basket, needs to drive the points home. And you can't be missing free throws. You cannot be missing free throws like that. Those are crucial points. You know, take them when you get them. I'm going to check and see what they are on those tonight, actually. They are, checking it out here, 8 of 10 from free throws tonight, so not bad. Not bad. Sanford is 2 for 2 from free throws. Lawrence 3 for 4, and Jacobson also 3 from 4. They're the only guys who have missed one tonight. But still, 9 of 23 from field goals. That's where they need to improve. That's where they need to improve on a night-to-night basis. Guys are going to come off the bench, obviously, do their thing, what they need to do, but you can't always be relying on them. You got to rely on the guys that you have in your starting 5 to do their jobs, and tonight they haven't dug themselves in too deep of a hole. This is definitely winnable. They can come back and win this. It's just a matter of, do they have the will and strength to do it? I think they do. And they've proved it time and time again this year. In a couple of games that definitely could have gone out of hand. That Purdue game, I know we lost it, but we came back from 22 that night. So, I mean, if that doesn't instill confidence in you, I don't really know what does at that point. Harbor Freight commercials, and now more Verizon. I'll check it out and see what games we can do this weekend. I think if timing is right, we'll probably do Penn State, Nebraska on Saturday, but I'll probably do an afternoon stream on Friday-ish, maybe. We'll see. I'll put out a poll for that one. I was gonna do one yesterday, but weather around here, or that wasn't weather actually. It just got held up doing something, life stuff, you know. Iowa right now is projected at a 9 seed for the March Madness tournament. Nebraska trying to go up for 2 here as they inbound it, and a foul on the Hawkeyes. Iowa fans are not happy with some of these calls tonight. As that's their 3rd foul tonight. First free throw gets splashed. And now 30, not 230. That would be odd. Here we go, looking for the second one. And in and out that time. So that's the 3rd free throw Nebraska has missed tonight. As Iowa has the ball at their end of the court, now into the bottom corner. Now just passing it up the court. As now Iowa kicks it out here. Here's a corner drive, and now trying to go up and around. Off the rebound, Nebraska has it. Sam Hoiberg now dribbling down the court, now trying to get the Huskers back into this game. As he kicks it out here to Rank Mast. Mast has the ball at the top corner, now driving into the paint here. Gets up and over, no good. Nebraska grabs the ball back after missing it. Here's a 3 from Hoiberg. Doesn't get it down, and Iowa comes up with the ball. Hawkeyes with it now in the corner. Now kicks it out to the lower. 14, I think that's Lee has the ball. I can't see the last name. I don't know these Iowa players very well. Sorry, Iowa fans, if I'm not representing your team well. Not that I care. Just kidding. Now here's a little drive to the lane here. Iowa kicking it out, trying to grab a couple points here. Now just driving. Shoots for 2 off the back rebound board, and Hoiberg picks up the rebound. Hoiberg to the top of the screen, to the top corner now. Has it, now trying to find somebody to pass to. Passes it off to Sanford. Sanford driving. Kicks it out to Tuckmael and gives it off to Lawrence for 3. No good. Rebound, Nebraska, but put back points in there from Rake Mast. 36-32. 36-32. 16 minutes to go. Huskers down 4. Here's a little couple of points here. Iowa making a move off the backboard. Nebraska with the rebound. That's Lawrence, who has it at midcourt. Gives it out now to Tuckmael, and he scores. The Huskers have now put this game to a 2-point game. 36-34. Timeout, Iowa. Yes. Yes. Nebraska right back in it. I told you guys, we are a resilient bunch. A really resilient bunch. Yes, writing. Give me some Go Big Reds in the chat. We need this. We need this. We need this. Should you put your money on Nebraska? I'm not a gambling man, to be perfectly honest with you. And I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm going to let you decide on that. Is it worth it for you? I'm locked in, writing. I am totally locked in on this. The Huskers are my guys. They are my guys. We are ready to do this. We are ready to beat these Iowa bastards. These Iowa bastards. They are. They somehow beat us in football every year because we screw the pooch. Let's get this in. Let's get it in. We got to beat them in something. Let them know that we are not just a football school. We are now a basketball school. We are better than these guys. We are better than these guys. Was it supposed to be close? I don't know if it was supposed to be close, writing. I didn't really check the parlays and stuff. Like I said, I don't really throw money on sports and everything. I find them fun. They're much funner to watch that way for me. I get that some people have that kind of like they put it in like it gets. How do I put this? Yeah. Liam's pretty much on point. They haven't been this good in a while. The past couple of years, they have, let's put it this way, they've made the March Madness tournament a couple of times, but every single time have lost in the first round. I think it was last time we were in the March Madness tournament, we played in a March Madness tournament against Texas A&M. That was the same year. It was the same year that the athletic director just quit all of a sudden and went over to Texas A&M. And that honestly kind of hurt. Yeah, we are ranked now. We're number 9 in the country. I probably should have put that on the scoreboard. I didn't even think of it. But chat, should I crack open another A&W cream soda? I've had like 2 to this point. Should I crack open another one? Oh, crap! Knock down the camera. We're saved. Yeah, but let me know if I should knock down another one of these guys. All right, here we go. They're back on the court. Nebraska. Iowa with the basketball now trying to drive into the paint here. Kicks it out for 3. And it is... Oh, they sunk it. Chug a soda if they take the lead. All right, I will. 39-34. 39-34, and we got a stoppage. Hang on. They are reviewing for a flagrant foul. I'm trying to see who they're calling it on. They're looking at Jamarcus Lawrence? Oh, okay. So here's how this went from my point of view, and you are all subject to tell me if I am wrong. But from what it looks like, the number 6 for Iowa and Jamarcus Lawrence got tangled up. As Jamarcus Lawrence was attempting to play was going to play the rebound, if it had come down to it, he was getting ready. The Iowa guy had him by his jersey like this, and it appears that he has thrown him. And now the referees are discussing it. So hang on. We may get something here. Awaiting. And they call incidental contact. They say incidental contact. So they say incidental contact, and Nebraska will get the ball after the 3 points grabbed by Iowa. And sorry if I'm freezing a little bit. I don't know what's going on with the camera and everything tonight. It's just all off, like this Nebraska basketball team. All right, so here we go. Huskers have the ball. Hoiberg now trying to drive. Lawrence has it, now kicks it out to Hoiberg, who's trying to drive for two, gives it up to Tyacatel, and gets it, drives it in for two. And now 39-36, Iowa over Nebraska. Iowa gets the ball out. They're at the lower side. Now trying to see, gets a couple of dribbles in, now waiting to play for develop, has a handoff, sets up a screen. Now 23 has it, trying to drive into the paint here, does, gets up there, off the back rim, rebound Nebraska, and a chance to tie here. Danthecornman has the ball. He gives it out to Lawrence, who's in the 3 lane, now looks to drive, and loses the ball. Nope, foul Iowa. Foul on Iowa. And that's the third one on, let's see, they're going to call, that is, gets him right in the arm there as he tries to slap the ball out. And Lawrence probably could have stayed up, but go to the ground. It's how you get the fouls these days, apparently. Now trying to drive. Here's 21 with the ball. Now shoots for 3 and gets it! We've got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. The Huskers have grabbed the tie. Thank you very much, Charlie. I appreciate it. Try to do my best. Iowa with the basketball now. In the 3 zone. At the bottom now. Shoots it. No good. And it's rebound. And they're going to call, I think, did they call jump ball? No, they gave the ball to Iowa. I think they gave the ball to Iowa. They did. They gave it to Iowa. 39-39. Inbound. Iowa at the bottom 3 lane. And now foul Iowa. I think, yes. Yeah, I think they did. Yep. Iowa with the basketball, though. Here's 24 with the basketball. Now at the bottom. Now trying to see if he can drive. Shoots a 3 this time. In and out. Nebraska has the ball with a chance to take the lead here. Lawrence with the basketball. Mast has it. Getting ready to see if they can even get to here. Hoiberg with the basketball, trying to see if they can start shooting something to get the lead. Mast with it. Trying to get up there, and gets it in! The Huskers take their first lead since 13-11. 41-39, Huskers, 12:49 left to go here. 14 has the ball for Iowa. Now trying to get down. 7 trying to drive here to get the Iowa the tie, and a stoppage and a foul on Nebraska. Their third. Their third. But hey, we got to chug it down. Rank Mass, it was on Rank Mass. That's his third foul of the night. Here comes Iowa with the ball. Iowa try to drive here and gets it in. Iowa now ties the game back at 41. 41-41, 12:20 left to go here in the second half. Crowd on its feet, and you can even see some red in the stands at the top corner. Hoiberg, a shot for three for Nebraska. No, it's no good, and foul, Huskers. Lawrence fouls again. I'm sorry, no. Foul Iowa. Foul Iowa. Nebraska inbounds. Oh, what a dunk! Oh, what a dunk! What a dunk! Inbounded, just jam that sucker in there. The Huskers have the lead again. Oh, what a dunk! That was dominant. Iowa with the basketball. Has the ball now, trying to get it up court. Lawrence on his butt now. Here's a weird little shot rebound. Nebraska. And foul. Did they call it on Combs? No, they called it on Iowa. He ran over the Husker. Oh, yeah. No doubt. That should be a flagrant, I think. That should be a flagrant, I think, on Iowa, but timeout on the floor. The Huskers have come back. I told you guys. I told you. We were not out of this. We have come back. We are in prime position to take this game away from these Hawkeye little bastards. I can't stand them. I hate them. I can't stand them. And we might take this game away from them. A game that it looked like they had us, way back in the first half. Sure, we didn't make a couple of them, but we are resilient. We are the Huskers. Give me some Go Big Red in that chat, everybody. Do it. Throw the corn up. Everything. Let's get rocking. Rocking and rolling. Nebraska. This is the moment. This is our time. We are in Iowa City, and we can beat them. We've done it on the road all year long. Illinois saw us. Michigan State saw us. Everybody has seen us. Even those damn Creighton Blue Jays saw us. The same ones that jaw and jeer at us every year. We owe you in basketball. Not these last 2 years. Man, you guys have really sucked, haven't you? And now, Nebraska is a number 9 in the country. We're number 9, only 3 losses. This just doesn't happen. We are in a prime position to get ourselves into the March Madness tournament as one of the top seeds. In its top seeds. Who's ever heard of Nebraska basketball before? That's what they say about us. They act like we're an FCS team or something at football and Division III in basketball. Because no one's really ever heard of us.
Springer trying to get down the floor, then watch the official. That's the signal. Now, straight line, Iowa, not only because
Okay, so they called that foul in which the guy. Sorry, I was listening to what they were saying. The guy that jumped up and like kind of fell over the Nebraska guy, they called it incidental contact and was playing the rebound. And now Nebraska is about to get the ball back. They still keep the ball. Time left in the game, 11:33. Nebraska up by 2. Lawrence has the ball. Now gives it out. Tuktomayanen has the ball. His name is weird. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Hoiberg with the ball. Now gives it out to number 5. I can't see his name at the back. Number 9 has it now. Jacobson. And gets bumped. And the ball goes out of bounds, but they're going to keep the ball in Nebraska. They're going to give a common foul out here. Sturts on the foul for Iowa. Hoiberg with the ball. Now trying to drive for 2. Gives it out to 5, who's trying to get it out and knocked out of bounds by Iowa. It will stay with Nebraska. 3 seconds on the shot clock here. Allow me to fix the fouls, Iowa. Huskers attempting to try this and win this. We need to win this. Hoiberg with a 3 shot. Oh, wow, that was really bad off the backboard. Here comes Iowa with the ball. Looking to drive here. Sturts has it now for Iowa. He's had a lot of time in this game. Here's a little kick out. 7 in the paint. Now trying to see if he can grab 2 here. Kicks it out. Now they're passing it down. Driving into the paint. Way into the paint. Now kicks it out for 3 for Iowa. It's in and out, but put back in for 2. We are tied yet again. 43-43. Nebraska and Iowa are tied. As here comes Nebraska. 3 open. No good. Iowa has the ball. 10 minutes exactly to go, starting from now. They are looking to drive. Iowa is looking to take the lead against Nebraska once again. 7 has it, trying to drive. Has to kick it into the paint. Is double covered by some Huskers. 3 shots after a couple of passes. No good. Rebound Nebraska. Hoiberg has the ball. Hoiberg dribbling with it at the logo. Now trying to drive in. And, turnover Nebraska and foul on Hoiberg. Foul on Hoiberg. Sturts got a good block on Hoiberg, and now we're tied. Oh, boy. Iowa with the ball. Trying to dribble. They have it now. Iowa now moving the ball into the paint. Zone. Now trying to drive here. Nothing doing. Iowa with it. Now passing it up court again. Back down court. Shoots a weird 2 off the back rim. Rebound. Oh, wait. Did Nebraska get it? Loose on the floor. Nebraska got it. Nebraska ball. 8:50. Oh, no. And Banks is down for Iowa. Banks is hurt. That's not something you want to see. And he's going to have to. Yeah, I think he's coming off. Just Huskers and everybody trying to go after it like it's a football fumble. And he just got caught up in a scruffle. He's on the bench. Hope for the best for him. As much as I don't like these guys, I don't want to ever see one of them get hurt. Lawrence with the basketball now. Gives it off to Mast. Back to Lawrence. Lawrence. One of the Iowa guys slipped. Lawrence may try to get something here as he almost lost the ball. Mast passes it back to Mast, who's at the 3 line. Gives it to Oh, that looks like a foul, but no call. Iowa with the basketball now. Sturts has it. 43-43, 8:20 left to go here, second half. Here's a little drive. Nothing doing. Sturts, a little back pass that really almost didn't work. Has to toss it down to the bottom corner. Sturts has it, covered by two Huskers, and a wide open three from 24 off the rim. And, oh, man, that should have been rebound Nebraska. There's rebound by Iowa. Iowa has it. Sturts gets it back. Sturts trying to drive. And nowhere to go. They're letting him play. Iowa with the basketball. Nebraska with the basketball. Jacobson has it. Mast has it now. Now driving. Has to try and get out of here. Shoots for two. No good. And turnover. Nebraska. Frager could not get it in. Could not get it in. 5-4, 5 fouls to 4 fouls. 7:31 left to go, second half. And this is close, fellas. This is really close. Something we need here now from Nebraska. Just going to ask. A little consistency at the rim. That's all I want. A little consistency at the rim. Just get it in there. Just grab a couple twos. Put yourselves in double-digit leads. That's all we need. That's all we need. Give us like a 5-point lead and everything. This game would be good to go, I think. This game would be good to go. We can take it home. We can take win number 23 on the year. And hey, we definitely can do this. Absolutely can do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Huskers. We are resilient. We are tough. I want them to be scared when they see us. I want them to be scared to death. I want them to never say our name again, as Matt Rule put it. I want them to never say our name again. I want them to never want to come into our house or have us come in their house. I want them to be afraid of us. I want our name to strike fear into their hearts like it did all those years ago. I want it to. I really want it to. As I'm going to come out of this commercial break right here, we'll take a look at some scores right now. Let's take a look at around the Big Ten, shall we? Because we can't not have a little bit of fun. Can't not have a little bit of fun here. Taking a look here in the Big Ten basketball. Excuse me while I try to find it. It's a small world after all. All right, everybody. Big Ten basketball. Today, number 1, Michigan beat number 7, Purdue, 91-80. Michigan State blew out UCLA, 82-59. And currently, right now, Oregon and Minnesota have just started. It's 5-2 Minnesota over Oregon. And number 24, Wisconsin, is currently down 20 points to Ohio State, and it looks like they're going to lose. How about them Badgers? Can't stand Wisconsin either. Can't stand Wisconsin either. They're coming back from the commercial break here. As it looks like, if I remember correctly, Iowa has the ball. 7:31 left to go here in the second half. Iowa getting ready to try and beat the brakes off of Nebraska, trying to get ready to beat the brakes off of Iowa. Iowa with the basketball here. Clock ticking down to 7:20. Couple of dribbles now trying to drive here. They're in the zone. And nearly lost it. Has to pass it out. Has to pass it back near the logo. Sturts has it. Now trying to drive into the paint. Now shoots from across a distance and sinks it. Those are the first points in over, I think, 4 minutes. 45-43 Iowa. Nebraska has it. Out to Mast. Mast for two. Simple, easy, and gets it in. We're tied, folks. We're back at tied. 6:43 left to go here. Now trying to dribble. Sturts has the ball. Now trying to move. Moves up the court now, but hasn't really passed it to anybody. Now trying to set something up here. Nothing doing. Has to pass it back to the logo here. Now to the top corner. Lawrence on the guard. And off the rim. No good. Mast on the rebound. Here's a chance for Nebraska to take the lead. Lawrence driving with the ball. And backcourt violation. Or no. Carry on Lawrence. Yeah, carry. Yep. Definitely a carry. 45-45. Nebraska had a chance to take the lead and screwed a pooch on it again. 45-45. Inbound. Iowa has the ball. Sturts with it. Now with the little dribble. Trying to work something. A little setup screen. Steal by Nebraska. Don't screw it this time. Sanford with the ball. Now keeps it. Now passes it. 5 has it for the Huskers. So try to remember the names and turnover. Iowa's going to get an easy 2 out of this. And absolutely does. 47-45. It was like a pick 6. And Sturts is on the ground now for Iowa. And 5:41 left to go. Nebraska will have the ball upcoming. Still trying to stay excited here. As the minutes pass down, that was just a dumb turnover by Nebraska. Sturts went up, got the 2. Nebraska now down by 2 again. Remember what I said about resiliency, though. Another part of that is overcoming gigantic mistakes. Gigantic mistakes. Still can't wait for football. Still can't wait for football season. I want another shot at these guys. Again. 47-45. Iowa over Nebraska. Bennett Sturts. 19 points, 2 steals tonight. 5:41 left to go. Nebraska inbounds it. Jacobson has it. Passes it down to Hoiberg. Hoiberg looking to move. Mast has it now inside the paint. Shoots it, and no good. Rebound, Iowa. Rebound, Iowa. They have the ball. 5:20 left to go. Not giving up. 47-45. Iowa has it back now. 14. Sturts has it. Shoots a 3 and sinks it. 5-point game. 50-45. Nebraska with 2 timeouts. Iowa with 1. They could use 1 here. Hoiberg trying to grab 2. Nebraska trying to grab 2. And they call travel. Travel on Nebraska. 50-45. 4:37 left to go, second half. Well, we'll see. You won't be saying that if he hits the game winner. Sturts has the ball. Now trying to drive here for Iowa. Sturts has it. And now Iowa with a little shot attempt here for 3. Off the backboard. Rebound Nebraska. This may be an opportunity for them to grab something here. Nebraska with it. Try not to make any mistakes. Foul Iowa. Foul on Iowa, the 6th from them. 50-45. I get it. Remember, and guys, I really don't care what you say in my chat here. I really don't care what you say in my chat. Don't get offended by stuff like that. I just want to let you know. Shooting from 3 for Nebraska, no good. Rebound Iowa. If YouTube contacts me for TOS or what TOS violations or whatever, I may have to take it down. Not because I get offended by it. I don't really care for that. I really don't care that I use that language. But if YouTube sends me something that says I have to take it down, I will probably. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor from the Hawkeyes. Nebraska down by 5. 3:32 left to go. 3:32 left to go here in half number 2. Oh, man. Not something that you like. Not something that you like. Down by 5. I mean, again, still in reach. You came down from 8 earlier. Try not to lose faith at this point, but now you gotta have it. You gotta have a little bit here, even in the tough and rough times. And even if we do lose, we can't say we're disappointed as Husker fans. We've seen it all too many times. One too many. And as a Nebraska fan, it never gets old. I'd like to see us win. See us win at something, though. See us win at something. But still, 3:30 left. Got plenty of time to drive back in this, win it, take it home, and rub it in those Hawkeye faces. Nate the Great. Vegas, at least you're talking about the Raiders. Even then, they don't help either because, well, I mean, in a sense, they do. In a sense, they do because, dang it, I'm trying to take it off this other bottle. In a sense, they do because watching the Raiders lose as a Niners fan is always fun. So I guess they can help in that, but they're not playing right now. But indeed, we're back. 3:32, 50-45. Iowa with the lead. Maybe. I like looking at the statistics, see what they have for it, though, some nights. I'm not a really big throw my money into sports kind of guy. But here we go. Iowa with the ball now as Sturts has it. Now at the logo line, Huskers trying to play some defense here. Sturts with a 3 and no good. Rebound Nebraska. Come on, put 2 up there. Don't go Hawks shooting 3s. Mash shoots a 3. It's no good. Rebound Iowa. And saved by Nebraska. No, they called it out. They called it out. I thought Hoiberg had saved it. Oh, it hit out of bounds. It hit out of bounds. That's why they called it out. Okay. Never mind. Good call. Good call. Iowa with the ball. Nebraska is 1 for 10 this half from the 3. Masked. Good coverage. Iowa couple of move backs. Indeed. Indeed. And that looks like it should be out on Iowa. And one of the Iowa guys fell into the on the court stands. Let's see. Yeah, that's off of Banks. That should be the basketball. Hoiberg, throw the challenge on that, man. Throw the challenge on that. Yeah. And Mr. Burnside, I got to appreciate anyone that can take a very lighthearted and even tasteless joke sometimes. I do like it. It's fun. It's fun sometimes. It's fun. It's fun sometimes, and honestly, you sound like a kind of guy that can take and make a good lighthearted joke every now and then. I appreciate you and respect you, dude. Either way, they're calling this. This should be out on Iowa, I think. Nebraska's coaches challenge. Let's see. This is clearly out on Iowa. Hang on. Waiting on the call. Still waiting. Referee doing whatever he needs. Still waiting on him to call it. They have the camera on the microphone. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Okay. It'll be Nebraska ball, just like the review kind of gave it away as to what it would be. Nebraska with the basketball. Let's it roll here. Nebraska down by 5. Trying to see if they can grab something. Mast sets up a screen. Now trying to drive here for the Huskers. And foul on the Hawkeyes on the shot. That was Sanford trying to go up for it. And now I think Nebraska is going to get some free throws here. Not a problem. Not a problem, Burnside. Not a problem. Not a problem. Here's a couple of free throws here for the Huskers. The first one sinks perfectly. 50-46. Second one coming down. Bryce Sanford, 12 points tonight. Looking to make his 5th free throw tonight, and does. Comes down with ease. Nebraska is now down a possession. See if they can create something here. 2:19 left to go in a very close matchup against the Hawkeyes. Iowa has it. Now 14 has it, now trying to drive. 23 has it now. Lawrence on guard on number 6, on number 8. Here's a shot for 3, no good. Rebound, Iowa has to get it back. And foul, Nebraska. Not resulting in free throws. Nebraska, I forgot to put, is in the bonus. 5th foul in Nebraska. And that was basically their only foul to give at this point. Inbound for Iowa. Sturtz has it. They're trying to run this clock down as much as they can. 1:43 left. 7 on the shot clock. 5, 4, 3. Shoots it and in and out. And looks like it's out on Iowa. And no, they're saying it's out on Nebraska now. 20 seconds back on the shot clock. Oh, nope, that's out on Nebraska. Right call. Nebraska defense trying to do something here. 1:30 left to go. Iowa with the basketball. Iowa has 12 offensive rebounds in this game alone compared to just 2 for Nebraska. Sturts, try to grab 2. Rebound Nebraska. No foul call. Stanford has the ball. Now gives it off. Jacobson now to Mast. Mast to Lawrence. Lawrence. And they call foul on Rank Mast. Oh, that's a crap call. That is a really crap call, I think, in my opinion. 1:02 left to go. They gave it. They called a moving screen? What the hell? That was crap. I don't know how you can't move any more than that. He ran into him. I was trying to, flop here or something. Iowa is flopping around all kinds of garbage. Iowa is about to get some free throws. Iowa's about to get free throws. I don't know how you can be any more off of him than that. 1 free throw down, 51-47 Iowa. Damn. 36 seconds to go. Sturts is getting something done in his leg here. 36 seconds to go. Here we go. Another free throw from Iowa. Does it, and that's by 5. 52-47. Nebraska's chances growing slim here. Another free throw attempt coming up. Their third one. It's good. (53-47) Iowa over Nebraska. 36.1 left to go. Oh, man. Can't wait to get him back in March. But it's not over yet. Hoiberg has the ball. Lawrence for 3. Sinks it. And now it's 53-50 Iowa. 27 seconds left. Shooting a shot when it matters, Lawrence. Timeout, Nebraska. (27 seconds on the dot left to go. Husker fans say a hope and a prayer. We need it. Here we go. Let's see if the Huskers could get something here. There's a lot of wet on this floor, and they are getting it up, making sure nobody slips on it. Here we go. Iowa getting ready for this inbound. Do you foul if you're Nebraska? Slow fall. Iowa with it. And Nebraska does foul. 24 seconds left on the dot. So here we go. That's foul number 8 on Nebraska. Here we go. Cooper Cooch is shooting his first free throws for Iowa. Shoots, gets one down. It's a 4-point game. 54-50. Sorry, Koch is his name. Here we go. Second attempt. Does it. 2 possessions back. Nebraska dribbling down the court here. See if they can get it. Mash shoots a 3 and no good. Rebound Iowa. Nebraska fouls him. 55-50, and man. Looks like this one comes down to Iowa. Man. Just a bad day for Nebraska. Bad day, guys. Really sorry that we couldn't get this one done. And 14 seconds left. And no good on the free throw. Hoiberg trying to run down for 2. Not able to get anything. Turnover. Foul on Nebraska. 6 seconds to go. They honestly should have just let it run down there. That was pretty much their last chance. 6 seconds to go. And down by 5. Down by 5, and this has been something of a night. And looks like Iowa's going to storm the court here. 57-50. And Nebraska. Lawrence drives for 2. 1 second to go, but that's not really going to do much. 57-52. That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The final score. The final score, Iowa 57, Nebraska 52. And the Hawkeye fans storm the court. Iowa, we'll see you in March. We'll see you at the end of March. Bad night for Nebraska. The Huskers just couldn't get it done tonight. As unfortunate as it is, that is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And as much. Big Back, I don't know if they got bailed out there was a lot of calls in this game tonight that were kind of iffy on all sides. I kind of thought they were going to call some on Nebraska they didn't call, and some that I thought they should have called on Iowa, but who knows? And take a look at the final tallies tonight. This is going to be a nightmare to look at. Nebraska was 18 of 44 from field goals, 5 of 24 from 3. Yeah, just a bad shooting night for them. That hasn't happened in a couple nights. Iowa was 17 of 51 from just field goals and 6 of 23 from 3 points. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us tonight here on 1540 The Corn. And gotta say, I appreciated a lot of you coming out tonight. I haven't seen this many viewers in my live streams for a long while. Haven't seen this many. Honestly, it was good to see some of you. Hope you guys have liked and subscribed to the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Danthecornman. Enjoy tonight. I'm sorry Nebraska didn't win. Good night, y'all. As soon as I can get the outro music up. We'll see you guys later. Have a great night. And as always, go Big Red.